We are back at Shiloh Park, where Camp Shiloh has just ended with the fourth practice of the week. So your overall thoughts on how this week went?
Well, again, I think anytime you come into camp, you're looking for specific things, and the first thing is laying down your installation, fundamental development, and I think we've accomplished all those things. And it's all football. No distractions here. Our kids are really focused on getting better. There's no what happened last year and what are you going to do this year. It's about getting better for the 2 hours that we're out on the field. And so as a coach, that's really why we wanted to be here. We didn't want to talk about last year. We don't want to talk about in the future. We want to talk about getting better. And we got better as a football team these 4 days here at Shiloh.
What really jumped out at me was it really didn't look like the first 4 days of a fall camp in terms of the tempo, the focus, just the execution out there.
Well, we're 4 years into this. I would be disappointed if we came out here and flim-flammed around and threw the ball around and didn't do the things that we've been working on for the last 4 years. This is we're 4 years into this. We have an expectation of what we should look like. But it was about getting better individually and as a unit and as a team. And this wasn't, we didn't just come up with this overnight. We wanted to focus on ourselves, and we didn't want a lot of talk about what happened in the past. We wanted to focus on getting better individually, getting better as a unit, getting better as a team, and it really has accomplished that over the last 4 days.
Each practice is important. Each practice is an opportunity. In terms of the kinds of decisions you have to make later this month, did you pick up some information to help you make those this week?
Oh, absolutely. But we're not ready to make any kind of decisions long term, other than we got a chance to evaluate. This really, the first few days you're trying to evaluate. Guys are bigger and stronger. You got new players that are in opportunities now that they weren't in last year. They've got some room to grow. And then you have freshmen that are coming in. So this isn't about setting a depth chart as much as it is where we are with a new influx of players and guys with new opportunities. So evaluation is where I would put it. There are no depth chart decisions making over these last 4 days, I should say.
There was a lot of contact down here, but tomorrow these guys get to put on the full pads for the first time. What are you hoping to see tomorrow?
Well, it's interesting you say that. We've practiced pretty well just in shoulder pads. We really don't need full pads on. This group knows how to practice very well. I mean, if you said I didn't have to put on the full pads, I wouldn't need to. We're not going to change the way we practice much. There'll be times where we take the ball carrier down, but that's about it, really. Other than that, it's going to be business as usual. We won't change the practice that much, other than there'll be occasionally we'll bring the ball carrier down. But our practices will look very similar because we're really pretty much wearing all of our pads. We'll throw in a knee pad, maybe not, maybe a thigh pad. It's not going to change much in terms of what we're doing.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.
At Camp Shiloh with Coach Kelly, I'm Jack Nolan, Fighting Irish Digital Media.